I'm sure it'll be great. Disney's good at this kind of stuff, probably. But let's move on to... This is one I'm excited for. I'm sure you guys remember us talking about all of the new Marvel Land details. There is new concept art for the new Spider-Man attraction, the yet-to-be-named Spider-Man attraction coming to the Marvel Land in California Adventure. It looks cool. I think it looks... I mean, depending on what ride they put into it, it looks cool. Let's see. The Spider-Man ride will reside in the former theater building for It's Tough to Be a Bug, scene rethemed on the left side above the art. I guess that's this. This part is the theater? I don't really know. Disney has yet to fully confirm or announce this particular attraction, but rumor has it guests will be able to sling some web. Sling some web. Guests will be able to sling some web. That sounds weird. That's like, okay. Guests will be able to sling some web along with Spidey come 2020.
It kind of like hits the ear wrong. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I don't
hey,
know.
want to go sling some web?
Exactly. I don't know why they chose to word it like that. But I like this concept art. It looks cool. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure it'll be great. I kind of like the look, but it will ruin the areas around it, says Mateo. Spiderway Midway.
I agree with Mateo because, I mean, when you're standing at the entrance to Cars Land over by, like, even when you're, like, at Mater's Junkyard Jamboree, you'll see that giant building from there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't see how you can't. It's huge. You can already see the Bugs building from there, so it's like, I don't see how you... Anyway, so it's going to be, like, really, like, impeding on sightlines, you know?
Yeah, and at least when it was a Bugs Land, it sort of blended in, and kind of maybe in the background if you didn't really know what you were looking at with Cars Land. But this is going to stick out, because look at all those neon lights, all the cool lighting effects. Let's see, who asked? Someone asked what the ride system. T-Will asked what ride system it's going to use. I don't know. There's been conflicting rumors. Of course, there was the one where we talked about a few weeks ago of, I think it was like, was it like a Midway Mania-esque sort of attraction, or it was more kind of like a mix between Midway Mania and the Buzz Lightyear Astro Blast. I think it was like a sort of mix between the two. And then there's the patents that were filed a year ago, I think, of sort of like the swinging, I don't know how to explain it, like a roller coaster, but it simulates you swinging. So that could be for the Spider-Man attraction, but it could also be for something completely different. We'll see. Yeah, we talked about that a few weeks ago. I'll be very upset if Disney makes like a Spider-Man ride where you have to wear 3D glasses to like Midway Mania to actually ride the ride. I'm not a fan of that. But yeah, so Alex, I guess you already said your thoughts on the concept art, but what are your lasting opinions on the concept art for the Spider-Man attraction? I'm trying to find a way
I know
to
you already
phrase it
said what are
differently.
your thoughts, but can you tell us what your thoughts are? Well, actually, there was more I wanted to say, which was like, okay, I haven't been following the new Marvel movies lately, you know, at least not since I saw like the first Thor movie. I saw only that first one with Natalie Portman, and then I didn't see any others. So I don't really know, like, if this architecture for this new ride, if that matches the movies or not, because I don't really know. It seemed to me that the movies take place in like real looking cities and places. You know, that's as far as I know. So I mean, I don't know. Someone can tell me more about it, but it doesn't seem to me like the architecture really makes sense with what it is. I don't know. Does it to you? Do you know what? I don't know.
It's weird because there's no real architecture style you can base Marvel on, because like you said, it takes place in like a modern day, like if these superheroes actually existed in like our real world today. So you can't really just like build something specific really to each movie unless it's like Guardians of the Galaxy or maybe Thor. So with Spider-Man, I guess they're sort of you can see sort of on the left side it says Stark. I can't really make out Industries. It could say I can't really make out what it could. Yeah, it could say Industries, but so yeah, I guess it's sort of, I don't really know what they're going for. I guess we talked about a couple weeks ago that it was going to be like a campus sort of, I guess like a college campus. I don't know.
Or like a superhero campus.
Yeah, like a super, whatever that means. That's really vague. It could mean anything. Kenton says Tony Stark designs it. Probably. I guess that's really how a lot of these are gonna be. Like, I guess Tony designs all the build. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this concept art sort of matches the only other piece of concept art that we have for the Marvel Land in California. So I guess it's sort of fitting the theme. Where you go to school, I don't think it's gonna be like a school campus. I think it'll be like a place where like all the Avengers and whatever come to like hang out, maybe grab a beer at the microbrewery starring Ant-Man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know what this is gonna look like, but I guess
I'm still gonna hate that giant beer can.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hate that.
Yeah. I mean, they should have just kept Bugs Land if they were gonna make a giant beer can.
Honestly, I think that would have fit even better. You know, like imagine all the friggin' bugs getting wasted off the giant beer can that someone left outside.
That would be. I would pay to see Flick getting like hammered with like the Avengers. That'd be kind of cool. Some guy says, as long as we make it vaguely futuristic architecture, and also, oh no, I pressed send too early. He didn't get to finish his thought. As long as we make it vaguely futuristic. I guess that's the point you could take from his comment. That's true. I mean, it sort of looks like futuristic. I don't know. It is the training campus for young superheroes. That'd be cool. I guess it would fit like that. Training campus for the younger Avengers, like Spider-Man. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to mention, I don't know if you guys heard, very sad news this past week on the Monday of all days. Stan Lee passed away. Very sad. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, big F in chat for Stan Lee, you guys. Hopefully he'll cameo in our hearts forever, not just the Marvel movies. Let's see. As long as we make vaguely futuristic architecture and slap Stark on the front of the buildings, no guests will complain about the immersion. That's true. Yes, exactly. I totally agree. Let's see. But moving on to, yeah, that's it for the Spider-Man concept art. I'm very excited for this. I was sort of put off when we read the rumors about like the Midway Mania-esque Spider-Man ride, but I'm digging the way this looks. Just personally, I like the way this looks, so I'm excited for it. Moving on to... Hey there, Mountaineers. Hope you enjoyed this short excerpt from the recent podcast, and if you did, be sure to check out the full episode. The link will be in the description.